Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Van Trading Cards. And we have a guest again, the second time in our channel. And he is the artist of Polywog. And man, if you can see his drawing, you'll see it in a while because you're going to see some of his artworks. Man, I'm so excited. So I would like to welcome Kundu del Castillo. Hi, Kundu. How are you?
Hi. Thank you very much, Ben, for having me here. It's always a blast to be again in your channel. And yeah, I'm here to show you some of my work. I mean, Ben and I, we were thinking how we can approach people to the art of Polywog a little bit more. And we came out with an idea of showing you the process of one of the cards that the Discord community voted for. So Ben, who was the winner?
So we have a poll that Kundu created on the Discord channel. So I'm gonna share this one right here because I think the winner is it says here Kundu del Castillo. Everyone, hello Pond, BenTC and I are planning something with a big surprise. So in order to do it, I would like to know which of these is our favorite. So those who voted heart are for Penymph,
Fanny?
fire for Frogo, and star for Frelp.
Frelp.
Frelp, yeah. And the people are putting in the dog icon here, star, and heart. So we added them all, and the winner is Penymph. Okay, right, Kuno?
That's correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. I mean, Phenim has been an always favorite. Sometimes I have to compete with myself because I've wanted to make like a new creature that is as iconic as that one.
Yeah.
But no one seems to renounce to to Phenim. They just seems to keep that as their favorite. But I have a suggestion here. I say that as the votings are so close one from each other, I think that there was a difference of 5 points or something like that between them. So I was thinking that maybe perhaps for this video we can give back to the community and show the 3 processes all together.
Wow. All right. That's a good one. So what do you think we're gonna start with?
I think that we can start with the real winner, which is Phenymph, and then we can go with Frogo, and we can go with Frelf at the end.
So
Is that cool
yeah,
for you?
yeah, that's good. Um, can you give them an idea what are we going to do here? Like
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, it's actually quite simple. I mean, I keep a record of all my processes because my iPad just does it, and I always have that option turned on. So it's actually pretty useful for me to get back to see my own process to see what I can improve. But that means that I have the process of the cards in my computer. So what I'm going to show you is a time lapse. Very stretched down. It's about 3 to 5 minutes of the process of the creative process of the card from the sketch until 100% completion.
So is it okay for you to tell us what's the actual time that you created that?
Yeah, I'm not sure entirely, but normally a card takes me, I mean, Phenymph was the first, so it was a little bit slower back then, but it takes me about 4 to 6 hours depending on the complexity of the card. Wow. I mean, at the beginning, it took me a little bit more, about 10 hours or something. But I just got to shrink it to 4 to 6. I mean, 4 being like a baby kind of creature, and 6 to 8 hours if it is a really complex creature like an adult or last stage creature. with a lot of effects and backgrounds and everything. It takes me about 10 hours.
OMG, that is a long, a long time. Okay, so first you said we're gonna watch Beneath, right? Okay, so let's
Yes.
watch Beneath and then let's talk about the drawing. Okay,
All right.
so we have here Beneath. So let's play this. There
Okay.
you go.
Okay, so what we're looking here is the sketching process. So here is like, is one of the processes that I like the most, because here's when you can see the real freedom of the drawing. I just explore a lot of shapes. Like, for example, there you can see that I wasn't sure how to make the tail.
Yeah.
I drew it and erased it a lot of times. But the thing I knew, it was that he wanted to be an axolotl, and it has to be shadow type. That was all my guidelines. That was the only thing he told me. So, oh well, and it was a 3-stage polywog. So I was thinking how to represent that.
Yeah, and at this time, do you know that there will be like three, what do you call whiskers or something? What was that? Did it's is it in your mind that you will have three whiskers on both sides, something like that, or just came up on that time?
Yeah, I think that the right name is Gales,
Oh,
because
Gales. Okay.
the axolotls have, like, that's how it's part of the breeding system.
Ah,
Um, and what I did, it was to try to copy, and the actual axolotls, I think they have 4, but the fourth one is really small. So I thought that 3 of them would be like good enough,
yeah,
and I turned the Gales into a mask at the end, like they are
yeah.
like on top of it. And actually, I did Fenim on a live session over TikTok. That's why it has notes and everything. People were watching live when I was doing it.
Wow. Okay. So you decided to remove the eyeballs, the iris.
Oh, actually, that's curious. I told Kevin, he asked me directly to remove them. And I told
Oh.
him, you know what? I highly recommend you to keep the eyeballs, the iris, because I don't know, it's like this Pokemon thing that they have to have like some sort of look
Mhm.
that makes him friendly. But he asked me to specifically, his concept was not to having eyes. So that's why I took them off.
Mhm. I really love the water reflections, or what you call that. Yeah, I really love that. The blue something light passes through the water.
Oh, yeah,
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 I love
yeah.
that. Here we
It
go.
was the water ripples.
Yeah, ripples. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, actually, it's kind of hard thing to do. I mean, they are brushes that they draw it, but the application of it is the real problem. You have to know where light hits underwater,
Yeah.
and that's the most difficult part.
Mm-hmm. So cool. Really nice. So yeah. And then that is Pinymph, which is after the drawing, you will send it to Kevin, right? And then who does the template, like putting it on the card?
Kevin does it. I mean,
Okay.
I do entire. He gave me the templates so I can have an idea of where to place things,
Mm-hmm.
and the overall proportions. But I send him the artwork, and then he frames it on a card, and that's the card that he presents on the Discord channel or in any of these channels.
All right. So you said that the second one is the winner is Frogo, and we're gonna watch how it was made. All right. And
Yeah, yeah.
this
Let's
is
see
really
it.
interesting.
This is a design that I actually like a lot, because
Mm-hmm.
it was so difficult to do. It was so hard because this is from the creator tier from the Kickstarter, and the deal is that they give an idea to be made into a card. Some of the creator tier didn't themselves, but
Mm-hmm.
some of them actually trusted me to bring the idea to life, right? And
Yep.
it's more difficult in doing it that way because Kevin and I, we know each other enough to know what we're talking about. But creator tier 1 is like having a new client, so I have to ask a lot of things and ask for a lot of descriptions. And this concept that we're looking here was particularly difficult because it's a frog. It's based on its dog, which
Yep.
was an Australian Shepherd.
Wow.
And also a Wolverine frog that, look it up, it actually exists. It's a frog with hair. I didn't know that it even exists, but it does. And a werewolf. That those 4 concepts were like in this card. It's a 3-stage card, and if you want to see the next stages, please comment it. Put it on the comment section, and we can show you the rest of the processes. But that's how this card was born. So it took me a lot, and you will see it on the process because I really had trouble doing it.
Yeah. All right. Let's start with that one. There.
There it is. And I mean, it's a curious thing because polywogs are essentially frogs, right? So they all have like these very same kind of a structure, right? They're frog. They have to have legs and a big head and blah blah blah. But when you try to fuse that with a mammal, like a dog in this case, it's really hard to get into a middle point between those two creatures, because it either is a dog or a frog. Like you have to decide which of those two you prefer to have more features. But I think I got into a really nice middle points. The position, it looks like a doggy, like about to move its tail. And
now you're creating another.
I was doodling the next stages, so I know where I was going. Actually, what you're seeing is part of the talk with the creator tier person, and I told him that perhaps instead of having more dog features or wolf like features, we could put like a dog skull on top of its head, so that will take care of the dog part, and the rest will be like some sort of hairy frog. What you're seeing right there is how I doodle the overall idea of the next cards, and in that way it helps me a lot to either remove or keep features from the baby polywog.
And how did you get the ones with brown colors? Did you have like a actual dog to create such color?
Yeah, actually he sent me the picture of his dog, which is called Arrow.
So that's the color of that dog.
The name. Yeah. That comes directly from the dog. Yeah.
Nice.
But it actually helps because it is like a logical color for a dog, so that helps to tell the audience that it is like a doggy kind of creature. But then you see it overall, and you can still recognize that it is some sort of a frog.
And how about the moon? How did you decide that there will be a moon there shining?
Oh, I actually that's very interesting because it is also a werewolf dog frog, right?
Yeah.
So actually, the last stage is called werewolf. And what it does, what I chose to actually enhance that feature was to make put it like a little item in the background to tell that this was a werewolf. So I choose the moon idea to actually enforce or reinforce that idea. So you can see that it's a crescent moon. And the more it advances into the cards, it's getting more full. And in the last card is a full moon.
I like the blue aura thing there, floating.
I like to do that a lot. Actually, it's one of the funniest parts, just to throw in like some lightings. It's actually one of the fastest touches. Lighting, it goes at the very end,
Yeah.
but it goes a long way. It helps a lot to
Yes.
composition, and it helps a
It
lot the
emphasizes.
card to actually stand out.
Nice, nice, nice.
If you want to see the next stages of these cards, don't forget to put it on the comment section, and perhaps we can make a new video with the next stage and then a new video with the last stages, so you can see the whole process.
Yeah. So the last card, the last artwork is crepe, right? Crepe. So we're gonna show them the last
Yeah,
one.
Fro.
Frep, sorry. It was Frep. All right. So let me check this out here. Okay, so we're gonna go to the third one, which is
Yeah.
Frep, right?
Correct. Actually, this is a second stage. The first one is Kelpol.
Second stage. Oh yeah, okay. Coming from the evolution of Kerpol, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
Kelpol wasn't a creation of mine. I just did the second and third stages.
Okay. So we're gonna show this one right here. There.
Okay. Well, this one is a very interesting one because it's, I think, one of the more complex cards that I've done so far. And well, I have to admit it. What you're seeing is not Frelp. Okay.
Okay.
This is a little surprise that I had for you and the audience. And as you
Nice.
know, there in some cases, some cards have an elemental rare variation that is not from the same element as it's supposed to be. Like, for example, Broxatools have an electric variation. So Kelpo, Frelp, and in the last stage, Seakrug, this one also has an elemental variant, which is a crystal type Seakrug. And this is a really rare card. This is really hard to get, and it's a full art illustration. And what you're looking here is the Seakrug and Frelp last stage.
Oh my goodness. So it looks like it has gems in it growing, like a crystal thing.
That's correct. Polywog has a crystal type, and normally it's represented with some sort of crystal formations, and most of them are pink. Just that's something that came out organically. But normally when you see the pinkish icon, that means that it's a crystal type. So this is the crystal variation of that one.
Yeah. So where did you get the inspiration to get to draw like this one with crystals on the body and the head? Yeah.
Actually, this was done. I mean, I got the inspiration from the actual Seakrug, which is a grass type of polywog. But this one has a lot of those elements. And there is another card that is called Crystal Formation that I also did. I haven't published it yet, but it's called Crystal Formation. And that's where I learned how to actually draw crystals. So I just applied what I learned into that card into this one. So it looks like the coral body part of the Seakrug is now made of crystals, and the gales and everything is now a crystal formation.
Wow. Looks amazing. And
thank you.
You know, the clouds, I can see a bear. What I see.
Oh, that's true.
Did you intend to do that?
Actually, it's really funny that you actually look into the cloud formations, because I was studying clouds from the Your Name artist. I don't know if you have seen that movie, but I was learning how to do his kind of clouds. But no, it wasn't planned. It's just like squarish form, and then you try to erase the edges.
Yeah, it's really there you go. The crystals are forming now.
Yeah. And actually, the thing I like about crystals is that the more detail they have, the more impressive they become.
There you go. Wow.
And I just spend a lot of time doing those creatures. This one here is a 10-hour illustration.
Wow. And I see the water dripping, and that is really cool.
Oh, thank you very much. And for those looking at this video right now, this is the very first time that I got to show this card, and it is a blast to be being like some sort of exclusive for the band trading cards
Oh, thank you so much.
channel. I'm gonna publish this in the Discord, but for the ones that actually came here to see it, this is the very first time that I show it. Kevin actually is actually a fan of this card, and this is gonna be one of what I wanted to do was like the inspiration came more from a feeling than anything. When I played Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day when I was really young, there was this black luster chaos dragon in Boy of the End. I don't know, it was a really edgy card with a really good art, and it was the most coveted card back then, and everyone wanted it because it was actually is the reason why the bandits existed in that game, because it was too powerful, so everyone wanted it. And I bought my first booster pack from that line, and in my first booster pack I got it. I just pulled it off, and everyone around me were, because I opened it in the store, and everyone around me was like, "Oh my god, you got it!" And I was like, that feeling, I remember it so well that I still remember it crystal clear. It's been like 10 years or 15 years, I don't remember, but I remember it so clear. I wanted that to happen to someone else, so I tried to make like this very big, cool card that they could pull it out of the booster pack and say, "Oh my god, I think I got something." And even if you don't know what it is, like seeing the card and say like, "I think this one is rare. I think this one is important.
Correct.
It's gonna be powerful." So it's more that feeling, my inspiration, than anything.
Yeah, and then if you can get I can imagine the foil version of this one.
Yeah,
Like
it's gonna be a full version.
like the crystals will be like shiny. Oh my goodness, I love that, man. Wow, thank you so much for your talent, Kundo, man. So
No, thank you.
our next thing to do is they need to comment down below, right?
Yeah.
They have to put a creature name of their what they think is a powerful creature, a cute creature, and then you put a description on it. Because Kundu, in the next video of ours, we live video. Do you think we can do live, Kundu?
We can try it to make it live. I think
Yep.
I can try to make a space for it.
All right. So once you have a comment there, I will pick one winner, and after that, the winner will have a chance to for Kundu to draw that creature. But this is not official for Polywog, right? This is only
Yeah.
for us, for fun, for Ben trading cards, fun, fun
Yeah,
times.
exactly.
So
I think it's very important to point that out. It's
yes,
gonna be just for fun, just for the community and I. And just put the name of the creature, a little description. It doesn't have to be very long, just a
correct.
little description of what it is and what it does. And the winner that is going to be picked by Ben randomly, I'm going to make a little sketch just to bring it to life.
All right, and make sure, guys, you have to subscribe. All right, and you go to Instagram, follow Kundu and Ben Trading Cards. So my Instagram is Ben Trading Cards. Okay, it's simple. And then Kundu, what's your Instagram?
My Instagram account is Kundu, like my name that is displayed just
All right.
on the bottom, and DC, which means Del Castillo,
Okay.
DC illustration, like Kundu DC illustration, and there you can find my account and just check whatever is inside. I bet they're gonna like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this on the description, our Instagram, and you have to subscribe, follow our Instagram, and then I will draw the winner, and then the winner will be um, the creature of the chosen winner will be sketched by Kundu. We will try
Correct.
to do it live if we can. I hope we have a good
I hope we can.
online. We
Yeah.
have an internet Wi-Fi, good one. All right. So, yeah. Kundu, please invite them to whatever social media you have more in the YouTube or whatever.
Okay, actually, I'm mainly on my Instagram account where
Mm-hmm.
I post my own art of my own projects. I have a TikTok account where most of my community is, which is under my name, just Kundu del Castillo, like all together, and that's where you can find me. And if you are interested into seeing more of my more complex kind of art or my portfolio, you can find it on ArtStation. The same, like Kundu del Castillo. Like pretty much every social media I have an account and it's under the very same name.
All right. And then we are there. We're gonna be expecting new reveals next videos, right?
Yeah, I mean, just for the community to know, I have several like unpublished cards. I mean, I'm working all the time. Believe me, I barely have time for myself because I'm working all the time. So I have a lot of reveals yet. And I love people just to give them a little tease and then like doing the big reveal just as this one. So I still have plenty of that. And there are more cards coming up.
All right, that's exciting. So guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video, okay? And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Bye,
Thank
Kundu.
you very much. Bye, bye, Ben. Thank you.